Hi, my name is Andrew. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to review a fundraising investor database for a client in the clean energy sector. If you watch my previous videos, you know that you can click my Fiverr link below to get information on investor databases for venture capital, private equity, angel groups, family investment offices, and more. I also help clients with pitch deck reviews. If you're getting ready to send your pitch deck out to investors, I have a service on Fiverr where I will review it for you. Approximately 80% of the pitch decks that I receive are not suitable to be sent out to investors. Databases are now free with a pitch deck review starting in September 2023, and that includes one sector only per client. Contact me for more details on this program. Please take a second to support my channel by giving it a like, a share, and subscribing. So here are the sectors that I will cover in these videos, and as you can see here, there's a number of them. So if your startup is included in these groups, I will have a video coming up where I will also highlight the databases that are suitable using my 400,000 investor contacts, and we've covered off a few of them in the last week or so, and today we're going to do the clean energy one. So this video highlights how I assist clients with investor databases in the clean energy sector for their fundraising initiatives. So for this, I use clean energy as the lead keyword in the database. I also use energy, climate tech, alternative investments, and technology or green tech to help find a database suitable for clean energy clients. So what did the final database include? I was able to find 4,305 contacts, about 2,600 emails, and about 2,900 LinkedIn addresses, and just a little bit over 4,200 websites. And that includes some key contacts with titles and email addresses. So what type of contacts will benefit from a clean energy investors database? Green energy startups or entrepreneurs innovating in solar, wind, hydroelectric, geothermal, or other sustainable energy sectors. Renewable energy equipment manufacturers, companies producing solar panels, wind turbines, batteries, and other clean energy equipment. So that's a very big category these days. Utility companies can also use it. Traditional energy companies exploring or expanding into renewable energy sources. Environmental NGOs, organizations focused on promoting sustainability and might be interested in partnerships or campaigns related to clean energy. Eco-friendly real estate developers, professionals incorporating sustainable energy solutions into property developments or large-scale housing projects. That's another key area that is coming up. And green transport companies. So those are firms developing electronic vehicles, electric charging infrastructures, or other clean energy transportation solutions. So let's take a look at the database. So now we're over on the database section, and as you can see here, we're using clean energy, climate tech, alternative investments, and technology as the keywords to use when searching the database of 400,000 contacts. Now I should add that these databases and contacts are not meant to be spammed. These are to be used for strategic fundraising campaigns. I also have a service on Fiverr where I will write you a investor letter, and I actually suggest to all clients who use my databases is to create 3 different letters that you will use to go out to investors or potential investors, and they will have 3 different sort of areas of content that will help you connect with new contacts and maybe get other leads in other categories. So you may want to look at those. Again, these are not meant to be spammed. So having a strategic approach is really the best way, and I suggest actually tackling them in groups of about 50 and so that you can start to really refine how you go out to investors. A couple things, if you find that a database does not have very many emails, then that usually means that you can apply directly via their internet, their web platform. It could mean that their contacts have their LinkedIn addresses, so that's very common in the venture capital, private equity, angel investor field. So just keep that in mind, that again, by tackling them in groups of either 30 to 50 allows you to be strategic, set up a spreadsheet for this purpose so that you can track every contact. And the main reason being is you do not want to just treat this as a fundraising exercise. By contacting everybody that's in this database that I've selected, not only allows you to fundraise, but it helps you spread the idea of your business, because while you may contact a private equity group or a family investment office and they may not be ready to invest right now, but maybe in another year or 2 years after you've raised funds or you've met some key milestones in your business development, then they'll be ready. So if you have this contacted originally in the very beginning, it makes it a lot easier when you go back to them in, let's say, a year or so and say, hi, we connected a year ago, and at that point in time we were at 2 million revenue, now we're at 3 million, we've raised seed funds, and now we're looking for the next level. So keep that in mind, that this is not just a fundraising exercise. And if you talk to most founders, they're going to tell you the same thing. Fundraising is very difficult. It's the hardest thing they'll ever do. It can be a real drag, but if you treat it as a business development exercise, you'll get a lot more out of it as well, and you'll get a lot more connections. Everybody that responds to, whether it's a yes or no, you should follow up with them, and if it's a no, follow up with them and say, hi, thank you very much for taking the time. Do you know anybody else that I might be able to connect with? And that's really how you should go about your fundraising at all levels. Okay, so clean energy, you can see here we've got a fair number of them, and again, this is a global list. Climate tech, very much the same. We use climate tech. These are mostly key contacts. Alternative investments, this is a little bit of a larger list. And then technology is the largest one. Now when it comes to the technology list, you're going to have to drill down a little bit further. For example, just because they do not mention clean energy in their description, depending on where the database was sourced, or it may not say it on their website. If you dig a little bit further, you'll find out that some of these are general investors, and they may very well look at your opportunity, no matter what it is. If it's an amazing opportunity, most venture capital or private equity or family investment offices that falls within their sector will take a look at it. Family investment offices are really, really great leads when it comes to things like green energy, clean energy, because they tend to be more tuned in with the environment and making a difference. Call them impact investors, if you will. So if we were to review that list, then here we have about 4,300 contacts, we have 2,600 emails, 2,900 LinkedIns, and around 4,200 websites. So that's how I would approach a clean energy investor database for your project. Are you looking for updated investor databases? My databases include venture capital, private equity, family offices, angel investors, angel groups, and high net worth investors with over 400,000 verified global contacts. And be sure to check out my full database of family investment offices, the perfect way to access ultra high net worth investors. This is the largest database of family investment offices that you're able to access. There's over 10,000 contacts. Click my Fiverr link below for more information. Thank you for watching this video.